Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv.
Wahala, them say be like bicycle. Welcome once again to this channel. This one is explosive. Look at what you're looking right there. Well, that is May Yule Edochie's official blue-ticked social media handle. She wrote this, and I will read. Before we get into the extras, she said, "It is very inconsiderate and demeaning to smear anyone, especially someone you barely knew. I have always had a peaceful, joyful, and loving family." Well, it is no longer the same. It is no longer peaceful, joyful, and loving family. In fact, I think she thought it was a peaceful, joyful, and loving family until she found out. Well, she went on saying this. "I worked tirelessly for several years, building a beautiful home while managing several businesses successfully. It is very evident that some persons have been deliberately and desperately trying to taint my reputation and change the narrative in order to suit their agenda. This is unacceptable to me. My passionate legal team will be extremely cheerful to dine with anyone who does not cease and desist from character." I think she wanted to write assassination, but she wrote assignation. But whatever it is, if that is something that matters to her or it means something to her, or defamatory publications in the court of law. This is deep. Wahala, 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 don't start. Now, before I go to the next slide, you did something that a lot of adulterous, polygamists, and men who have seen came out, and even women too. They jumped at him. They used his baritone to mess him up. They served him breakfast quickly. Anyway, it is because he decided to have another woman in his life. And probably this was just chop and claim out, chop and claim out. You know, you can chop and claim out several times. But this resulted into a boy child. And it's not because you, Edochie, does not have a boy child with May. In fact, from the records that we have, he has 3 boys and 1 girl. Well, somehow, according to the tradition in the southeast of Nigeria, Anambra State, where you is from, he needs to do something on that woman before he can lay claim to that boy, before that boy can officially, not in the official aspect of the government, I mean, traditionally, have his last name, Edochie. Now, this woman that came into the story, according to what we heard, she used to be married to some other man. Something happened. The man claimed that this child could possibly be his own. It might not be his own. Now, that is a story for another day. Well, this brought about the breakup of their marriage, and people started feeling for May. They said, "May, you are our hero. You are the best. You are the greatest." Blah blah blah. They started saying a lot of things to assuage her, to make her feel better. But you know how these things often roll. So someone mischievously, look at it, mischievously, and the handle is official Sarah Martins. It doesn't really matter anyway. I do know that Madam's second wife, she's an actress. She is in the same industry as Mr. Baritone Voice. Well, she has changed her own name also and made sure that she added Edochie to it and you to it. And she has thrown hands of friendship to May. And May has refused to accept because to her, this is not going to work. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Particularly not a man that is extremely rich. Mr. Baritone Voice is not extremely rich. If he were extremely rich, then it would be a different story. Once a woman sees a man that is extremely rich, they don't even call you your name anymore. And most of the times, I'm not saying every time, Most of the times, men that are extremely rich, they get married to a woman who cannot challenge them. You can't challenge them because they are well, packaged. Everything is there. What do you want to tell them? Anyway, this picture, they photoshopped this second woman, putting on white into the picture of a family. And they put Mr. Baritone as the head of the family, standing. And she got upset. She's like, what? This is misrepresentation. This is not acceptable. We don't want this. I, myself, and my children, we don't want this. We cannot accept this. And they decided to put the baby child at the middle, at the forefront, holding Star DK fan. And this infuriated, got me angry, like, oh, your child is a star, DK. Your child is in front of everybody. Your child has now become the king. My own children are at the back. Don't forget that pictures, they say a lot. There's a lot that pictures say. It's not just something that you just say, oh, okay, it's over, it's nothing. It's not just picture, it's okay, we have no. Pictures say a lot of things. I mean, if the person who did this, probably the person wanted to just show some legs, the person probably, if the person had added that picture to his side, but putting the picture in front of May got her infuriated, like, seriously? What is this? Come on. But she decided to take action. And this is the action. She showed this, that polygamous marriage, contrary to law, such depiction of our client as a co-wife is false, offensive, and injurious to our reputation and standing in the society. On about December 27, 2022, on the YouTube channel hosted by the media personality known as Mr. Ifedayo Olarinde, aka Daddy Freeze, on a show titled Edochie's second wife, Judy, Austin, friend Sarah Martins, you stated and implied as follows: that our client failed in her duties as wife to Mr. Edochie, and such failure led Mr. Edochie to leave our client and get married to Miss Judy Austin. You see, apart from Apostle Johnson Suleiman's thing, they said that when the mouth eats, eyes were shut. And that, they say, is the case of Daddy Freeze, Ifedayo Olarinde. If you look at the story of Apostle Johnson Suleiman and all of the dramas until date, that of Halima Abubakar that came into it, it is very clear. You see, you need to look at something, the constant of someone. That simply means there's something called code reading. You need to profile people. When you profile Daddy Freeze and look at him very well, you understand. But I don't want to go into him because he's not the subject, but his name has popped up. He hosted Stella and our investigative journalist, Kemi Oluloyo. You saw the way he acted, pretended as if all of these things are strange. I know he said it clearly, although he's a blogger and he goes into people's story. But the reason he didn't go to Suleiman's story is probably because Yul Edochie had a peaceful marriage with her husband and had been a devoted and loving wife and mother of their children all through. There was no basis to warrant the picture of a troubled marriage you insinuated and impressed so aggressively on the minds of the people that watched Daddy Freeze show. So what Daddy Freeze does is he will host certain people, which of course people have freedom to express himself. Then he will take himself out and pretend as if he is just an observer, but he knows what he's doing. That guy is out there to make the money, but in a way that it won't put him into wahala. Like, it will be like, but people that can see, can see. Now, this is legal, as you can see, stamped Nigerian Bar Association. It's so sad. You think May has forgiven or forgotten about this? No, there is fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. What are your thoughts? Because right now, this is intention to sue. Should you fail to comply with the above demands? What is the demand? Unreserved apology to May, an unqualified expression of remorse for your utterances, a full retraction of your utterances and publication, a commitment to continue effort on your part to issue clarifications and correction, assurance that you will not repeat the utterance anymore, and 500 million. Yes, is being asked. Of course, this person cannot pay this money. Not even Daddy Freeze, who hosted the show. What are your thoughts as regards this one? As they hot. Now, so will they drop up. Don't forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Like and share this video. Very important. For those who have been here on this platform with us, I say thank you and God bless.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.